Hi there, my name is Bella, and I'm going to be talking about the late adulthood age span today. So, first, I have some characteristics of late adulthood. I've included memory loss, deterioration of fine and gross motor skills, and less mobility overall. I will also be discussing Erickson's ninth stage of development in different ideas like trust versus mistrust, initiative versus guilt, and identity versus role confusion that correlate with the multimedia pieces I have chosen today. First, I have this poem by Virginia Moore called Old Age, and I'll read it now. The old man and the eucalyptus tree are shedding leaves quietly. It's easy to live and easier to die after you learn the reason why. Close to the earth with scarcely a sound, the old tree bends to the ground, and the old man, hour on hour, waters the bean and the trumpet flower, trims the mimosa and digs at the root of the blue and starry primula shoot, nor hurries the little soft field mouse. This poem discusses how people are often so scared of dying that they are afraid to live. The author thinks that people should find out why they're living. Some people don't even get the opportunity to do that, and the ones that do are really lucky. This poem also fits in perfectly with Erickson's integrity versus despair concept, where integrity is defined as a sense of self acceptance, contentment with life and imminent death, and despair is defined as a lack of fulfillment or peace and the inability to come to terms with life, aging, and approaching death. So this poem fits in with the integrity piece very well. Next, I have a movie clip from the movie Up. I think that this is a really great movie overall, and I think that this movie also shows a great relationship between the late adulthood stage and young adult or children stage. So I'll play that now.
Order now. You get the camera, you get the printer. 4x optical zoom. Snyder lens. Photo print. Z-Part.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54, Wet Lodge 12. Are you in need of any assistance today, sir?
No.
I could help you cross the street.
No.
I could help you cross your yard.
No.
I could help you cross your porch.
No.
Well, I gotta help you cross.
Thank you, but I don't need any help.
Ow.
Proceed.
Good afternoon.
Let's get to the end.
These are my wilderness explorer badges. You may notice one is missing. This is my assisting the elderly badge. If I get it, I will become a senior wilderness explorer. The wilderness explorer. It's gonna be great. There's a big ceremony, and all the dads come, and they pin on our badges.
So, you want to assist an old person?
Yep, then I'll be a senior wilderness explorer.
You ever heard of a snipe?
Nice.
Bird. Beady eyes. Every night it sneaks in my yard and gobbles my poor estates. I'm elderly and infirm. I can't catch it. If only someone could help me. Oh, I don't know. It's awfully crafty. You'd have to clap your hands 3 times to lure it in. I think its burrow is 2 blocks down. If you can catch it.
Okay, I'll stop it there. But this clip displays the trust versus mistrust and isolation versus guilt piece of Erickson's ninth stage. of development, where this clip displays how older adults can become increasingly isolated and mistrustful. We see Russell ask Carl if he needs help multiple times, but he repeatedly turns him down and is short with him. Then at the end, we see him send Russell on a mission that doesn't actually exist, just so he leaves him alone. Next, I have a photo to share. To me, this photo represents how memories can get jumbled or lost as age progresses. Some older adults develop memory diseases like dementia and Alzheimer's. I actually have a personal connection to Alzheimer's, as my great grandma, who I was really, really close with growing up, had Alzheimer's. And it was really hard to see her every day, not knowing if she was even going to remember who I am or my name or anything about me or not. It was especially hard being so young and seeing someone that I loved deal with a disease like that. It was really hard. Some days were definitely better than others, and that's kind of the reality of memory loss diseases. Um, I think that this photo is really fitting for that, as you can see, like the faces are kind of like blurred and messed up a little bit, which explains like their memories. Like they don't remember their daily like tasks anymore. They don't remember people that are close to them when they have Alzheimer's and dementia and things like that. So I liked this photo a lot and thought it was fitting. Next up, I have a quote by Samuel Ullman, and it says, "Years may wrinkle the skin, but to give up enthusiasm wrinkles the soul." I thought that this was a great example of the integrity versus despair view, as the quote talks about how giving up happiness and enthusiasm with life can make the rest of life just unfulfilling. And overall, this is a great message for all of us to keep in mind in our daily lives, to never give up enthusiasm. All right, lastly, I have a song to share. It's one of my most favorite songs in the whole world, and I thought it was very fitting for this project. I'll play it now and talk about it in just a second. To my love, take it back. Climb the mountain and turned around, and I saw my reflection in snow-covered hills till the landslide come down. Oh, blue sky, can shine in my heart. Can I say to the changing ocean tide? Can I end the season of my life? Will I changing? 'Cause I live my life around you. But time brings children get older. Okay, I'll stop it there just because if you know the song, then it says the same thing over and over again. But a piece that I picked out that I thought was fitting for this project is, "Well, I've been afraid of changing because I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too." Erickson talks about the initiative versus guilt task, where older adults can feel more guilt towards things that they used to be able to do but can't do anymore. I think that the lyrics I just shared are a really great example of this theory and how older adults can feel despair or just be scared of life changes in general. Um, That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation.